Any chance of seeing her? Very clean.
Well, it's time to head out west again, folks. Today we're looking at Westbound, starring the great Western star Randolph Scott. Co-starring Virginia Mayo, Karen Steele, Michael Dante, Andrew Duggan and Michael Pate, Westbound was directed by Boetticher and released on April the 25th, 1959.
The plot. So what's it all about, mate?
During the height of the American Civil War, Union Captain John Hayes, Scott, is commissioned to run the Overland Stagecoach Line to ensure safe passage of Union gold shipments, thus enabling the Yankees to continue the war with the South. With the eastern route paved with split loyalties and Southern sympathizers willing to go to any lengths to stop the stage, John Hayes is going to need all the help he can muster to keep the Overland Line open for business. That help comes in the form of a young disabled Union soldier and his devoted wife, who set up their farm as a stage post for the Overland Line. When Clay, a Southern sympathizer and old rival of Hayes, starts to sabotage his efforts, things soon get violent and complicated. Violent as Clay's hired killer Mace is itching to start trouble and doesn't care who gets killed along the way.
Turn around. Lift up those skirts. Let's see what you got under there.
And complicated as Hayes' old flame Norma, Virginia Mayo, is now married to his bitter rival Clay. Will Hayes' lasting feelings for Norma come between his work, or will he manage to outwit the scheming and jealous Clay?
So what did you think, mate?
Low-key is one way to describe this Scott Western. Westbound is not an official member of the renowned Western cycle, although it is directed by Boetticher. It was actually a Warner Brothers movie which Scott was contracted to star in, and it's certainly of a lesser pedigree than the Tall T, Comanche Station et al. It lacks the style and finesse of these B-Western masterpieces, and has a standard, less than engaging plot. But all the same, it's a Scott Western, and it's certainly enjoyable in its own right as a standalone auteur. We have the superb Scott, who exudes honour, decency and bravery in a steely frame of cowboy grit. I'm sure he could chew nails with those cheeks. A fine cast of supporting actors also helps keep things moving, even when the story is treading water for the most part. Karen Steele and Andrew Duggan as our villain are standouts, but the film is sadly devoid of any tension, and it's also short on action. The finale being particularly weak, I thought. It does have a nice jaunty score though, which annoyingly stays in your head afterwards. The film is well produced, written and acted, but all in all it's a very standard and safe Western. It does the basics well without trying anything nuanced or fresh. A formula production line auteur then, that has the wonderful Scott to give it that added dash of star power. I give Westbound a 6.5 out of 10 Western star score. A watchable, mildly diverting, if instantly forgettable Western. That's all for today, folks. Thanks for listening.